Hello there and welcome. My name is Emily Thorpe. I'm just making a quick video on self-care for working mums. Now, I've just written an article for Empower for Mums in Business who are juggling their business with their family life. And it was all about the importance of self-care. And I know this is an idea that's bandied around a lot, but it is so important nonetheless. And the example that I used at the beginning of the article was the oxygen mask example, which you hear bandied around quite a lot. People say, on a plane, when there's decompression, you're meant to fix the oxygen mask on yourself before your children, because you are looking after yourself so that you can then look after your children. However, I'm not sure it's the best analogy, because in day-to-day life, we're not facing this big decision about what am I going to do in order to give my child or myself the best chance of survival. In day-to-day life, we're just making small decisions based on getting things done. What's the easiest way to get this done? How am I going to get my kid to school on time? Well, I think I'll just skip breakfast. How am I going to get this report done before work tomorrow? Well, I guess I'll just stay up till midnight writing it. Things like that. These are just small decisions. They're not life and death decisions, they're just small decisions, but it's the impact of making these detrimental decisions on our self-care which has this negative effect. So, what are the downsides of not looking after yourself? Well, if you don't sleep well, if you don't eat well, if you don't move your body, exercise, get some oxygen in you and spend some time outside, the negative effects are obvious. You're going to feel lethargic, you're going to feel out of kilter, your body's going to, get sluggish because you're not exercising and you've got the wrong fuel. But it's more than that. It's not just these basic things. It's what if you don't do things that that stimulate your brain, that excite you, that energize you? You just become a sort of shadow of yourself. Contrast that with someone who does things that they enjoy. Maybe that's reading books, maybe that's going to galleries, maybe it's going to concerts, running, yoga, kayaking, any sort of physical activity that stimulates you and energizes you. Learning about new subjects, it makes you feel more interesting, more intellectually stimulated, and all these things add to your self-worth and your identity, rather than being just this autonoman that just goes to work and then looks after the kids and goes to bed and repeats the next day. So self-care, it's not that the oxygen mask situation of like life and death. For me, I think it's just tweaking those small decisions we make which build up. It's sort of cumulative. If we can just make a few tweaks and make the decisions for the better. So get an early night once in a while. Make sure you have something healthy to eat. Do something every week, if not every day, that you love doing. Read about something, watch a program on TV which you love, do a hobby, something that really floats your boat, and the benefits will be enormous, and not just for you either. So the benefits to your family will be that you're showing up as an energized, positive, inspired person. The benefits to your workplace is that you'll be more productive, you'll be again energized and full of ideas and creativity, and you're giving other people permission to do the same. If you say, oh, I went to this exhibition, it was fantastic, I did this, you're giving other people permission to say, actually, do you know what, I fancy doing that, I fancy doing something for myself. So it's not at all selfish to focus on yourself. It's an absolute must, and it's a gift that you can give to others. So please, I invite you today to do something that is exciting for you and energizing for you, and that will make you feel alive and full of joy and happiness. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll have another one for you next week. All right, take care. Bye bye.